Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the Uab Blazers taking on the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Blazers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bulls offense will get the first crack at it here. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Brown will throw it. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast.
Running toward the tape. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulls! Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field, locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Blazers offense will have its first possession of the game. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. And I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Grab behind the line. It's Payne. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive, David. Wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. Brown wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Bulls send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Pulls and fires complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Got him downfield. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UAB. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Brown will throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Final play of the quarter coming. Looking for space. It's Keith. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
First down for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Zeno. Gets it to the back. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Got a lot of running room. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
First and goal, UAB.
Well, jet sweep pass. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
Second and goal.
He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown Blazers! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Number 3.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Second down.
Brown wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USF. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete to the left. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
For the offense.
Going up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The aerial assault continues. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Here's an example of bend but don't break defense. And yeah, they've given up some yards on this drive, but after that big sack, they've now set up 3rd and long, and now they've got an opportunity to finally get off the field.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Getting some heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now they regain the lead.
That makes the score UAB 17, South Florida 14.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Brown will throw it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Zeno. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Blazers want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. At the 45, on its way.
Third down pass.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Touchdown, UAB. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Number 6.
That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away.
UAB 24, South Florida 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, though.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. The option look. He'll toss it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Florida. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 18 to Oregon. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Now the play fake. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On the move, it's Jacobs. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. The back goes in motion. Back to throw, it's Zeno. Makes the grab down the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Blazers want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Trying play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Jacobs. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good.
That makes the score UAB 27, South Florida 21.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll run it on the counter. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Picked off. Got some room to run. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, UAB. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Looking for a man. It's Zeno. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
South Florida 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Firing to the right, complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The give and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to pass, it's Zeno. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Blazers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
In this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.